Welcome back to the channel. This is Bubba. So, trying to get that thing ready to fire up here for too long. Shouldn't take too much longer. But I was out here just playing around with it, you know, getting it ready. Let's do a walk around, see how far we like on the project, see where we're at on it, and see how much time we got left, or really, we got all the time in the world, but let's see where we're at on it. Come on, let's go check this out. We'll do a walk around. I was gonna go through our little play car book here. I think this is August, July, August, September issue, and they got a little everything in it. I usually look at it to kind of compare to see what some items may be new in it or whatever. But a lot of y'all want them 383s built, what all. They got them in here from Blueprint. You know, $6,000 engine. I'm not sure what all they got in it for $6,000. You know, it's hard to build one for $6,000. You know, a good one. You spend about $10,000 on one, you have your good engine. Now they did build the LS Classic for $19,000, and y'all know how I feel about crate engines. You better pull them down, check them out. That's all I got to tell you. So I was going through it, just kind of thumbing through, checking on things, you know, see what new stuff is out there. But they kind of mixing it up a little bit. Some it does. Going back here, we're getting a little bit of. When I got this far here in the book, I thought I was at Bass Pro. You know what I mean? I thought I was looking at the Bass Pro magazine. But anyway, kind of looking through it, see what they got new. You have to, if you order something from Old Summit, they might send you one. A lot of people probably already got theirs. And then little outdoor stuff, some tents, what all. This little jewel here, it's alright. Everybody want to know where I got mine from. There she is, right there. What y'all think? It cooks well, does good. Then I got this far. I thought I was in the old Sears book or Toys R Us, you know. But anyway, order something, pick yours up, they'll send you one. Got a lot of new stuff in it, what all. I buy from them. You better check availability, so when you order something, check it out, see what the availability is on it. Find out when you're going to get it. If not, look around a little bit. But anyway, I want to thank someone for sending this to me. Look through it. So let's go ahead and do a walk around this truck, see where we are on it, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss the engine a little bit. Alright, let's go do this. Pick y'all one of them up over there at Summit, or I think you can go to Hot Rod Barbecue Pit, something other, Hot Rod Pit, find it there as well, whatever. But and check out old Buzz over at Roadkill. I'll drop him a link down at the bottom down there. Check him out. He does a lot of help these guys going No Name 500. But check him out and pick y'all one of these up. I've been using mine. Shoot, cooks well, does a good job. Let's go on to the truck. So this is the 86 that we're putting the 96 880 in, the supercharged engine. I bought it about a year or so ago, and of course it had a little bit of clear on the hood. I keep it covered. There's not a day that goes by it's not covered, but clear is still coming off of it all that well. And I got a rope tied to the door. I tied it to the bumper up here. The high winds, when you're in the cab working on it, that wind will blow the door shut on you if you ain't careful. I'm going to have to adjust the detents on it. But anyway, I went through some Cooper Cobras on it. I think they 11.5 inches wide on 11-inch wheel. over there. The bed. We'll have to rework the bed in it some. The wood's still good. Got to do a little bit of work to it and get it out of there. Make it look good, look a little better. Of course, we'll get rid of the bumper. The taillights will be changed a little bit. But the truck ain't all dented up. It's a pretty solid truck. It does have dual tanks on it. So let's take a peek inside. Going in the truck. Yeah, I still got a lot of work to do to it. But all these 110, 12 degree days we've been having, and averaging probably here lately 101, 102. I had a lot of people saying that my little wrap on the door will come off, or on the dash and what all. But as you can see, it stayed on there. You know, it ain't coming off. And I still got I had it cluster out about 3 or 4 times. I got to take it out again. This was my last time I did it, and I had it out so many times, forgot to plug it back in. So I got to plug it back in, take it back out. Got the upholstery about done. Reworked everything in it. Got the seats ready to go in it. So got to finish it, bolt this in place, put the seats in it, put my bezel and all back on. And that should just about finish up the inside of the truck. So we still got a little bit of work to do inside, not much, you know. I added the back carpet. I don't think some of them have it. This one didn't have it, so I put it in there. There's all videos on all this stuff. You can go back through them and find them all and see it. But let's take a peek under the hood, see how much work we got to do there. This is where the work's going to come in at. There's a lot to do under here. We still got to pull that one out. It runs great. It's got less than 20,000 miles on it. It did have the front oil leak on it. And the reason why the front oil leak, if the guy who I bought it from sees it, he'll think, oh no, I forgot to put that in there. But they keep forgetting to put the bolts in the fuel pump rod. Oil runs out of that hole there if you don't. So be sure if you're doing one, be sure to get them bolts. If you got the mechanically oil pump or the fuel pump rod there, get them bolts back in there. It won't leak oil everywhere. I do have new evaporator, dryer, coolant reservoir. The fan back there must be original. It screams a little bit when you turn it on. So we did replace the windshield washer jug. I've got the aluminum radiator coming for it. I can't use the fan on it. It's too close. So with the supercharger, it'll hit it. We'll change all that up a little bit. And I have been taking some things off of it, as you can tell, like the AC and all, trying to get the brackets and everything on the other one. And of course there's one of our lifting eyes still on this one here. This was a crate engine he got for it, and it runs great. It's a little 305, you know, in it. It runs good, runs real good. It does have a new aluminum radiator in it with the plastic tanks. I'll use that one when we go to fire the engine, you know, to tune it what all. I'll pull it out and use it to do that. A lot of painting, a lot of detail under here. Got to go, a lot of work. So still got the insulator on top of the hood for the heat for the hood paint. So anyway, we come along with it. At this time of this video, there's 68 days. Now, I only work half days on weekends with as hot as it's been. So it's only giving me 1 day. So you take the 68 days, and see how many weekends are, which ain't too many weekends. That's how many days I got. We're gonna make it. Who knows? You know, we ain't gonna go quit. We're gonna keep on going until we can't go no more, to the dead end. But anyway, this is it. This is what's going in. So let's get updated where we are on the engine now. So on the engine, there's 3 of us, mouse in my pocket, myself and I went to I got the thermostat in there. This is gonna be a pressurized system with the aluminum radiator. I have to braid the hoses and all. It's not gonna be your normal 12 or 14 pound system. It's probably gonna be anywhere from It could be 16 to 20. I trying to figure out what we're going to do. Because I got the intake gaskets for that. It's on it. Probably an 18-pound system. But anyway, so I went to mount the Supercharger, and I couldn't find the short head bolt. The Supercharger actually touches the intake at the same time that bolt head does. So I have to buff that down. So walking around it here, I did get the other vacuum port tapped, ready to go. It's got 2 on it now. We can use them. Then on the front of it, where I'm at, I got to cut my spacers, a square out of it here, because when you put this on the tensioner, the it kind of goes inside the pulley a little bit for the AC. That won't work. Then I went ahead and changed the nylons on the Supercharger, and with that, you can barely turn this thing now, and you can see that paint move up and down there. I mean, you barely turn it, so it'll be all right. You know, it's going to put out what I need it to put out. It is going to be turned down a lot, being a driver, so get that. And then let's move on to the back a little bit. So I had the intake machined, and there is a video I think out on it. I'd look and see. If not, there's some pictures on the build page. The link will be below, where the intake will fit perfect to the heads, the block, and it's flat all the way across the intake part. And when you do cut one down or try to match them to the degrees of your head, you end up with a little bit of gap sometimes on your distributor. So that there are shims you put in here. You want to bring this up, you know, probably about 25-30 thousandths off your oil pump. You don't want it sitting down right on top of it. You do have about, well, I'll just show it to you. So you do have enough clearance here. You can move the oil pump or the distributor up a little bit and still keep your oil pressure. The block's got a lot of room in it as well, so you don't have to you know, worry about it being too high or too low, unless the intake is setting way up high. Then you have to worry about it some. But I've been I got it all primed up, ready to go. So we coming along with it, you know. I'm going to try to get this thing ready to fire up ASAP and tune this thing so we can get it ready to put in as soon as we get the other engine out. We got to get it out, get this one in there, get it rolling. So let's check on the gauge panel we got going for it. So it's coming along. We're gonna be able to see our heat on both sides, left and right side head. We're gonna see our where's our oil pressure, and most of it what we need to see, you know what I mean. But I got just for the heck of it, I went ahead and of course I tested this. I got my video done, I just haven't put it up yet on the build of this, where I can start the engine, what all. But I went ahead just for kicks. I had a little room, so I wanted to put a little on and off switch on there, just because, you know what I mean. It's just one of them things that we do. But I gotta finish the wiring on it in the back, get all this cleaned up, will work right. We got our ground wire run to it here, all our ground. This is also ground back to the engine, and of course we got our vacuum boost sensor there. We got our oil pressure sensors. We got our temperatures for right and left. All I want to do is fire this thing up and see. I don't expect it to build boost empty, but it might, you know. The last one, I think I didn't get more than like 2 or 3 on the stand. I got in the truck and it built up like 7, you know, jumped down that thing. But anyway, this is it. This is where we're at. Still got a lot of work ahead of us. We got all new AC stuff to put in the truck and getting her done, you know. One of them things. There's a little bit of work due to it still. We're going to try to make it, you know. We're going to do my best. Try to get there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the little fast update. I know it wasn't a long one. This is where I'm at with this heat. You know, like I say, it's been tough. They are letting me work just 8 hours a day now. That has helped some, but still, when I get home, it's, you know, 103, 104 degrees. You still ain't doing nothing. So on the weekends, I'm up out here about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, till about, say, 8 to 10 o'clock, 11 in the morning. And by that time, it's already back to 100. So if we get a break on this weather a little bit, I think I can move a whole lot quicker. There's nothing to this stuff, you know. Nothing to it. It's easy work. It's just to do it without killing yourself out here in it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll try to give some more build updates. Actually building and working on it this next Sunday coming up. If the weather works right, we will. If not, we'll do something different. Well, you watched it this far, but I want to thank everybody again. And look here, go over and check out Salvage, Outlaws. I found another great channel to watch. I don't watch a whole lot, you know, skip through some, but there's a lot I do watch. I'm usually watching. I may not comment, but I'm usually watching the ones I do watch. But check out Salvage Outlaws, and again, check out Buzz or the Roadkill. We're gonna get this thing on going, get it fixed up to get ready to fire up. See y'all next Sunday.